Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. It's cherry blossom season. Well, it's not really, but at Louis Vuitton, it's cherry blossom season. So the second Murakami drop is about to happen. You will see this video on the 6th of March in Australian time. I'm Australian, that's still in Australian time. The 6th of March. Orders for cherry blossoms open on the 7th of March, so tomorrow. I understand that this video is coming very last minute, but Australia were very late to the party with giving out information or the formal lookbook. I think they were all feeling a little bit burnt and a little bit, trepidation. Like there was a bit of trepidation there after the multicolor release, and how much information do we want to give people, because how much are they going to hassle the sales associates, and then that hassle goes up the chain. So yeah, they were late to the party with handing this out, but I have it and I will share it. So I have the lookbook for Australia, and I will show all the photos from Australia that are coming, that are part of our buy. I am hearing that different countries are having different systems and have very different buys to Australia for this time around. So I've been talking to the fabulous Jojo Lux this morning via Messenger. I will link her channel down below if you haven't or if you aren't already following her. Please go follow Jojo. She's great. She and I have been chatting, and the UK system this time around is going to be very different, and their buy is tiny compared to Australia. Now, Australia is usually the poor cousin of every luxury house. Nobody cares about us. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're part of Southeast Asia. We're forgotten about mainly, but we seem to be getting a whole heap more than what the UK is getting, which surprises me no end. So Jojo's done her video about what the UK is getting. They don't seem to have any shoes. They don't seem to have any bag tags. It was real strange. Like, I think she said their lookbook is like 28 pages and ours is 45. So that's unheard of. And she's also saying that in the UK this time around, it's going to be tier ordering. Now, we know that tier ordering happened with the multicolor collection, the first drop of that. And my understanding was that that was supposed to be a worldwide thing, that the tier system would apply to all countries. But that seemed to have gotten lost in translation somewhere along the way, and some countries made up their own rules and some sales associates made up their own rules. So it wasn't really a tier ordering system in all countries. In Australia, it absolutely was. But I know in the UK and the US that people who weren't considered VIPs had the opportunity to pre-order, which I think is fantastic. If you got the opportunity, jump on it. But in Australia, it was very much tier-based, which is how they had envisioned that rollout. My understanding is the UK this time around have been told that it will be tier ordering. So they're now implementing that rule, and that only the VIPs will get the first shot at ordering and then everybody else thereafter. Cherry Blossoms is not going to be as popular as multicolor. It just isn't. So I feel like if you're desperate for a cherry blossom piece, that you're in with a very good chance, VIP or not. I also feel like you're in with a good chance on launch day on the website, or even going into store. So I feel like those opportunities are there, so long as the pieces you want are going to your country, because as we can clearly see, there are smaller buys in some countries for this. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be quite as cutthroat as the multicolor. The multicolor restock will happen at the same time, but it has been told, like, it is very much tier based. So I am sorry, it will be tier based. The VIPs will get first shot at any pieces that come back into stock, and then anything that is left over will go into circulation. I'm getting a lot of feedback from people saying, my sales associate is saying that this restock isn't happening. It is, but they might be being told to not make that public knowledge because they know it's not going to be A, a full restock, or B, like thousands and thousands of pieces, and they know that they're supposed to give it to the VIPs first. So they don't want it out there in the general public because they don't want people hassling them. They need to offer it via the tier system. So it's easier for them to just say, no, it's not happening, or I haven't heard anything, rather than say, yes, but you won't be included in that. So I am sorry. I appreciate everybody really wants these pieces and that this system seems incredibly unfair, but this is how Louis Vuitton's chosen to do the Murakami pieces. So yes, there is absolutely a multicolor restock happening. If you're being told there's not, there's a very good chance that your store, even management within your store, isn't telling the sales associates, or it's been a general consensus we're not going to make it public knowledge because we don't want that. I'm happy to tell you guys it is happening. There will be pieces there, and I say let your sales associates know. Even if they're saying to you, no, there's no restock, fine. I'm hearing there's going to be, and I'm just letting you know I would like this piece when and if it restocks, please. So yes, you can acknowledge what they're saying and then say, yeah, but I don't believe you, so I'm just going to leave this here in case this piece comes up, because you just never know. So yeah, that is also happening at the same time. So as I said, the orders for Cherry Blossoms open on the 7th of March. And then I think pre-order on the website, Jojo was saying to me, I don't know if that's going to be Australia, but in the UK, are a week later. And then the actual launch date is the 21st of March. So those pieces won't be released until the 21st of March. Don't ask me about packaging. Who knows? Who knows if we're getting packaging? Just a shit show from start to finish, really. So yes, that is how this is going to work. If you want a piece of Cherry Blossoms, let your sales associate know. VIP or not, it does not hurt to say, I'm just letting you know, here's the pictures of what I want, just in case you have this come up. It does not hurt to leave those messages there. Be kind, be polite, don't be aggressive, but certainly make the information known. It doesn't hurt. So whether or not you're able to pre-order or not, just, put it out there. My sales associate is about to send me the link for me to order my piece so that that's ready to go for Friday morning for them. But he is saying to me, I have not had as much white noise around the Cherry Blossoms. So for him, he's not feeling it as much as he did with the multicolor. So yeah, I guess take that with a grain of salt, but it doesn't seem to be as popular. All right, let's look at all the pieces that are coming for the Cherry Blossom. So I will throw up each piece with the product code. No, I do not have pricing, so I am sorry, but I am not asking my poor sales associate Peter to sit and give me pricing for every single piece. It's just not fair to him. Will they be cheap? No. They will probably be on par with the multicolor, I would assume. But I have the pictures and I have the product codes. So if you want any of these pieces, screenshot them, grab the product code, and then send them over to your sales associate so they have them. Australia is getting all but 7 pieces from this launch, and I will talk about those at the end. The 7 pieces we're not getting and why we're not getting them, but we are getting a lot. So this is a big buy for Australia, which I'm really surprised at. Like, sometimes the Australian buyers make stupid decisions, but this time they seem to have bought an awful lot. So it might be to their detriment because this is not the launch that is going to be the big one. But hey, I'm not in their heads. I wish I was. I would most certainly make different decisions, but this is what we've got to work with. So remember, this is the Australian buy, the Southeast Asia buy. All right, I'll throw the photos up. So first one, you've got your Speedy 25 in the monogram. It's cute. I like the cherry blossoms. I'll give you my take on each piece as I throw it up because I'm sure you all care what I think. You shouldn't, don't care what I think, but I'll let you know anyway. And then we have the Bologna. Am I pronouncing that right? Someone's going to tell me. I don't think I'm even close on that one. And yeah, this looks like it's got treated BBN, so that's an interesting choice. Then you have the On The Go PM, and that comes with the bag tag that's got the little cherry blossom on it. Super cute. So that's a 2-in-1 really. Then you've got the Marilini, and I have this from the Kusama collection, and it's a cute little bag. Also comes with the charm, also comes with the mirror, so there's a few different pieces to this. It is only a small bag, but it's cute, and it's in the epi leather. Then you have the Neo Noe BB in the Empreinte leather. This is super cute. I like the pink in this. It's very, very girly. So if you're after that, then go nuts. The Alma BB is one of my picks for this collection. I think it's super cute. I think it's a great size. I think it's going to sell really well. I think the Alma BB will probably be one that sells out quite quickly along with the Speedy 25. So they're probably the big ones from this collection because they are so well known as bags, and people have both bags have a real following to them. Then you have the Capucines Mini in a calf leather. So cute. This isn't necessarily my style, but I love the little flowers and they're so happy, and it's a super, super cute bag. I see this being very big for the Asian market. I think this is such a great aesthetic, and just like a lot of fun fashion happens in Asia, and I'm all over it. I think it's great. So I think this is really going to sell well there. It's not yet understated piece, and I think that's great. Then you have your Capucines Mini in the croc. I'm going to guess this is going to be upwards of about 40,000 Australian dollars, and it will not be cheap. It also comes with a bag tag, which looks like it's fully beaded. So not going to be cheap in any way because it's croc with a fully beaded bag tag, but super beautiful. And it looks like it's got a bit of an iridescence to it. So there's that one. Your pochette accessoire, which will also be incredibly popular, and I think will probably sell out. So the pochette accessoire is always one that people love. It's no longer considered an entry piece. It's too expensive to be considered an entry piece, and this one will especially be expensive. I love the little bow on it. I love the little lock on the bow. Yeah, it's a great piece. Absolutely need to be all over that one if you want it. The card holder with the big cherry blossom on it. This is the only SLG that Australia is getting. So if you want an SLG from this collection, this is really your only option in terms of card holders and wallets. It's great with the cherry blossom on it. It's got that green to it. It's going to be super popular. It will sell out. The Nano Bucket bag is a fantastic one because it comes with the clay in it. So it's really 2 pieces in one. I'm not a fan of the Nano Bucket, but I do like the clay. If you want the clay, the only way you can get the clay is to get the Nano Bucket. I'm not doing it. I don't love the clay that much to do it. I believe that people will cannibalize this bag and split it up at some point, so I can probably pick the clay up down the track without the bag. But yeah, it's 2 for 1 in this one. If you like the Nano Bucket, then that's great. The Keep All 45 with the cherry blossoms on it. It's a bandolier style. It's a Keep All with cherry blossoms on it. What more do you want to say about that? It's great. I mean, I've got many a Keep All. I'm not buying this one, but it's beautiful. You've got the Horizon 55. You'd have to really love the cherry blossoms to do the luggage in this, I think. Like, I think the luggage from the multicolor was better. I think the cherries luggage will be better. If you really love cherry blossoms, then this is your luggage. You're going to buy it no matter what. And the Horizon 55 is brilliant as a suitcase. I actually prefer the bigger size, and they rarely do them in any limited editions, but the 55 is great. The Nice Mini is also coming, a great size Nice. And yeah, I think it will be popular. I think it's going to be expensive for what it is. Is it worth it? Well, if you don't already have a niece, then maybe, but I prefer the BB size because I carry so much crap with me. But the Nice Mini is great, and if you want the cherry blossoms, then that's your only option really. The Pochette cosmetic, like the cosmetic case, is also coming out. It's in the Epi. It seems to have an almost iridescent to the pink with the cherry blossoms on it. Obviously, this is one of my picks because it's part of my bigger collections. And yeah, if you do the cosmetic cases, and this is a great one. If you like pink, it's a great one. If you like cherry blossoms, it's a great one. So yeah, it's going to be a well-loved piece, I think. The rolling trunk, I really want a rolling trunk at some point. I will probably not buy a limited edition one. Though never say never. It's a brilliant, brilliant bag. My concern with it is always that because it is a hard-sided piece, yes, it's a carry-on, but you've still got to get it through security and it's going to get knocked around as it goes through security. And yeah, but the rolling trunk is a brilliant design because it's got that lift top and all your spaces at the bottom. So it's great for that and I love it. And at some point I want to own one, but I'm not doing the cherry blossoms, but it is very pretty. This is the jewelry case. I have a jewelry case and I love it. I use it every day. It's on my dresser in my bedroom. And this has a beautiful pink interior. And I have to admit the pink interior is a bit like, oh, do I want this? No, because I do need another one. I've outgrown my current jewelry case. But it's a beautiful piece with beautiful pink interior. So if you love pink like me, then this is a great piece. And I think for the cost, it's well worth it. The camera box, not one of my favorites. I know Dale from Dale's Addiction loves this style of bag. It's not one of my favorites. I think Amelia from Amelia Rose Closet likes it too. I'm not the biggest fan of it for my aesthetic and what I'm drawn to, but it is a beautiful piece. Do I think it's worth it in the cherry blossoms? No, I do not. You'd have to really love cherry blossoms to buy this. And then of course we have the trunk, which is going to be upwards of $100,000. It will be incredibly limited, but if you are a collector of trunks, then by all means. And if you are a collector of trunks and you love cherry blossoms, then this is a given. It will be limited. You'll have to order it. There will be a wait for it. Beautiful piece. They always do a trunk. And then you've got, I think this is the cosmetic case, where you sit and do your makeup at it. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, even if I had billions of dollars, I probably wouldn't have a trunk like this for makeup. Or I'm trying to think what I might actually have it for. Maybe for the tea one's nice, the little tea set, because I could see that set up in a very formal dining room and you get your little tea plates out and things. And maybe the disco one if you had a games room because you're really rich. But yeah, the wardrobe ones I don't know about, and certainly the makeup ones, my makeup table's always a mess. So that's a solid no from me, but beautiful piece if you're super rich. The bandeau in the monogram cherry blossom, it will be popular. Bandeaus always are, and it's a great way to have just a little piece from this collection without a huge investment. So it will probably be super popular and hard to get. You've also got the pink one with the cherry blossoms. I feel like the pink one will be more popular than the monogram, but I think they're both going to sell out. I think bandeaus always sell well, especially in limited editions. You then have the 70 scarf in the cherry blossoms, and once again, a really easy way to have a piece from the collection without having a massive piece. Silks are fantastic. It's got pink on it. It's got monogram on it. I think it's really wearable. So yes, I think it will be super popular. And of course the pink in the 70 also. And I feel like from the picture, this is a double-sided. It's pink on one side and white on the other. So a really good piece if you want something from this collection. And it does two things because it's got white and pink and white. So yeah, I would recommend that scarf. As if you were going to do any scarf, I would try and get that scarf. The cherry blossom bag tag, this is going to be popular in an era where everybody's all about bag tags again and bag charms and having things hanging off your bags. This is going to be popular. This one cherry blossom will absolutely sell out. I think this is going to be one of the hardest pieces to get, and absolutely one that will probably sell out in pre-order, which will be really disappointing for people. But yeah, I think if anyone wants anything from a cherry blossom collection, getting a cherry blossom bag tag is probably going to make the most sense. You then have the chain cherry blossom, which is super cute. It's got the little cherry blossom on the end there. I don't know, are we doing chains still? Victoria from Accounting from Luxury said to me the other day, oh, I'm looking at maybe getting a chain of some description. This might be an option for you. But yeah, I hadn't seen chains make a real comeback, but I guess it's coming back with all the additions we're seeing on bags now, so it will probably be popular. And then this, which looks like it's a plushie on a keyring basically. So I think it's also a bag charm. And I think it's probably playing into the, is it Labubu? Is that how you say it? Trend, and that whole hanging plushes off your bags. I haven't gone there yet, although I keep looking at the Coke ones and I'm like, do I need one? No, you do not need one. Do I want one? Yes, I don't. No, do not start a new collection. I am resisting like you would not believe. But I think this piece will absolutely be a hot seller because of that whole plushy hanging from your bag trend that we're seeing at the moment. It is cute, super cute. So I can definitely see that one selling out. The bracelet charm Cherry Blossom. I think this is so sweet. Do I want it? No, I don't, but I think it's such a sweet piece, especially if you're a younger collector, although who cares? Whatever age you are, this is cute and it's sweet. So I think this is a great piece. I think if you like pink, it kind of would work in well with your wardrobe. And as far as a charm is concerned, it's a great charm. So I think this is actually a really good piece, and I think it's probably going to be a really underrated piece, but it would be a good piece to have from the collection. Then they've done the Spell on You fragrance in the limited edition bottle. It's not one of my favorite fragrances. They never seem to do my favorite fragrances in a limited edition bottle. But if you love Spell on You and you love cherry blossoms and you haven't bought it yet, then I strongly suggest getting it in this limited edition bottle because it's so cute. They're also doing the travel case for the perfume in the cherry blossoms. So if you are after the travel case, then this is cute as well. And I know they did the multicolor one. I have one just in plain monogram. I have to admit, most of the time I don't travel with a full-size bottle of perfume. I travel with samples these days, but if you are someone who wants to travel with your perfume all the time, then the travel cases are great for that. Then there is this exceptional Spell on You bottle. I think it's 200 mils off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember from when I first saw the lookbook, which was like a while ago now. But it's a big bottle of perfume and it's in this beautiful dome. So pretty. And Peter, my sales associate, is like, I thought you would have been drawn to that. And I'm like, I am, but not for the price. Because I feel like it's about $30,000. So it's expensive. It was definitely not cheap. I might be off on the 30,000, but it was a lot of money. Like it made me go, oh God, no. So it was a lot of money. But it is so beautiful. So yeah, you'd have to really be a perfume collector and really love cherry blossoms to fork the money out. You'd have to obviously love Spell on You, like really love Spell on You to buy it, but so pretty. And then we have some shoes. So we've got the Lily Flat Mules, which are the bows in the monogram. So this is still canvas. Flats are great. We're coming into cooler climates here in Australia, but flats are a year-round thing. I wear thongs all year round. So yeah, the shoes will always sell well in Australia no matter what, because we don't suffer from, oh, you can only wear that for half the year. No, it's more boots than anything. But yeah, the slides will be fine. And then we have these. These would be my pick of the shoes. I'm not buying them, heads up, but they would be my pick. So these are in a calf leather and they're the Revival Mules. They are so pretty. And I love that they are in a leather rather than a canvas. Canvas tends to take longer to wear in on your foot, whereas a calf leather will give a lot faster. So if I was going to do any shoes, I would be buying these ones. The Neo Revival Mules, so the slingbacks in these, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, they're in a calf leather still, but I'm not fussed on these. If you love them, go buy them. Don't listen to me. You buy what you love, but I don't like this style in general, but that's just me. And then we have the Sunset Flat. So these are your dad sandals. They've got a real Hawaii feel to them for me because of the cherry blossoms on them, because they've got the extra little attachments to them. So they've definitely got a Hawaiian feel to them. I'm not buying them. They are comfortable. And if you love a dad sandal, then at least the pink in it makes them a bit more girly, but not my style, but you go forth. The platform sandal, so not my style. They are in a calf leather. I believe that they're a good buy for Southeast Asia because, like I said, there are some fantastic fashion choices that are made down here in Southeast Asia that we see, through Japan, we see through China, and we see through Korea. Like, there are fantastic fashion choices, and these shoes will go really well for a lot of that trend that happens there. I don't think they're going to be a massive seller for Australia as such. They're definitely not my style, but I see them selling well nonetheless. The LV trainer in the white calf leather with the cherry blossoms on it. I think it's super cute. I think it'll sell really well. So a great option for a sneaker, and I prefer these over the next ones that we're going to see because they're white. So yeah, that's the white ones. And then we see these ones, which is the Time Out sneaker, which has the monogram panel through it and the cherry blossoms. I prefer the white ones because I just feel like they're more versatile. But if you love the monogram, then you certainly have that option. And it also comes down to, do you prefer the trainers or do you prefer the Time Outs? Like, they're different styles of shoes. So obviously you need to choose the style of shoe that you want as well. And that is it. So they're all the pieces that we are getting here in Australia for this release. There are 7 pieces that we are not getting. So let me just bring that up so I can make sure that my information is completely correct. So there are 2 pieces that are Japan exclusives. Japan is getting the scrunchies, the pair of scrunchies, and Japan is getting a 55 silk scarf that has a big cherry blossom on it in pink. They are Japan exclusives only. They will not be sold anywhere else. So those are the only 2 pieces that are exclusive to Japan. There are 5 pieces that are not part of the Southeast Asia buy. So you will see them pop up in other countries, but we are not getting them here in Australia. So the first is the Papillon. We are not getting the Papillon, which is disappointing because it comes with the baby. Would I have bought that? I don't know, probably not. It's not my favorite style of bag, but I appreciate that it would have been super popular because it comes with the baby one as well, and lots of people want the baby one. So I think that was probably a mistake, but at the end of the day, Australia can't buy everything. Southeast Asia can't buy everything, so they had to make hard decisions. I probably would have left out the Merlini bag, or yeah, maybe even the Nano bucket bag over the Papillon, but that was the decision that was made. So that's not coming. There's a Victorine wallet that's not coming, so we're not getting that, and we're not getting the full-size zippy wallet either. So 2 of the SLGs have been left out there, and also the Capucines Compact, which is pink. So the Papillon, the Victorine wallet, and the zippy wallet were all monogram with the pink cherry blossoms on them, and the Capucines Compact is pink with pink cherry blossoms on them. So 3 of the SLGs aren't coming. The only one we're getting is that one card holder. So lots of the SLGs missed out this time around. And the other piece we're not getting is a Capucines BB. I feel like it's all pink. I feel like it might be calf leather. I don't think it's an exotic, but it's got the big cherry blossom enamel bit in the actual handle itself. So that is also not coming to Southeast Asia. So all up, I feel like we got a lot in Australia, considering we only missed out on 7 pieces. I mean, that's impressive for us. We never get everything. I am super surprised with the UK and what they have decided to not buy. The fact they're not doing any shoes, not even a pair of joggers, is mind-boggling to me, and not even a bag tag in this current climate where everybody wants the bag charms. I am super just floored by their decisions, but whatever. They might be planning a big buy for cherries when that comes out. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I can see the decisions they've made. I can see that we got most of it. I'm surprised Japan doesn't have more exclusives in this, but it is what it is. And yeah, so I'm excited for this collection. I'm excited to watch the unboxings and see other people's pieces. I am ordering one thing. One thing from this drop. I still have pieces pending from the multicolor collection, like extra pieces that I ordered, and still pieces that I'm hunting from that. So I'm waiting to see if as part of the restock, some of those pieces that I didn't have been able to order at this point come in, and I can then order. So I'm waiting to see if that happens. But cherry blossoms for me were never really a thing. I do get the waves of FOMO every now and again of I should buy something, and I'm like, no, you should not. Don't do it just because the hype is there. So maybe we all need that in our head running around. We don't need it just because the hype is there. You have to love it. And you can probably all guess the one piece I'm buying. I won't tell you because I won't deny you the opportunity to watch the video of me unboxing it. But yeah, I guess I feel like this, oh, but the capucines are so cute, and oh, maybe I should get the pochette accessoire, and oh, do I need the card holder, and maybe I should get the bag. No, Meredith, no, you don't actually want any of those things. All you're experiencing is FOMO and hype. So stop it, and just buy the things that you want to buy. And I have done that this time around. Like I said, I'm waiting on a pay limit link now so I can pay for the piece that I want. And once that's done, I feel like I'll settle and go, okay, cool, no worries. I'm moving on now. So just to reiterate, if I can say the word, orders will open on the 7th. It will be a tiered system, the same as it was as multicolor, but that does not mean that you can't reach out to your sales associate and say, hey, I'm just letting you know these are the pieces I want. Can you please keep me in mind if you're able to order any of them at any point? As I said, I do not believe this collection will be as busy. So if they are on a tier ordering system, they will start at the top and work their way down, and they might get through all their VIPs, and all the VIPs a bit like, yeah, at which point you might get a shot at it. So don't ever count yourself out. Do not count yourself out of the restock of the multicolor also. Once again, it will be the same thing. All the VIPs will get their offers first. We have these things available. Do you want them? And when they say no, because a lot of VIPs ordered all the things they wanted in the first round because we had that opportunity to do that. So you might get a second run at this. So don't give up just because it's a tier ordering system. If the VIPs got the first round of orders, generally speaking, they got all the things they wanted. So don't think that it won't filter down. There will be stock there. It is happening. It is not a full restock. There will not be a zillion multicolor pieces out there, but there is absolutely a restock there. So just make it known. Information hurts no one. Hi, just letting you know, these are pieces I'm still hunting. If you happen to get the stock in, can you keep me in mind? That hurts nobody. So just put that out there. Get yourselves ready for ordering on the 7th. If you are a VIP, know that you are going to pay a deposit, which is the whole amount, and that they won't ship until the 21st of March. We will do this all again in a few months for cherries because that is the final drop, and I think that's going to be a big drop. I think that will be popular again. So strap in for that. It's coming. And I hope you all get the pieces you want. I really do. I hope that if you have been hunting something and desperate for it, that this is your opportunity to get it. I hope that if you love cherry blossoms, you get all the pieces you want. I hope you aren't feeling run down and just disheartened by this whole process. Hang in there if you want them. I honestly believe that things are going to come up. Make sure your notifications are set on the website. Make sure you have talked to your sales associate if you have one. If you don't have a sales associate, reach out to customer service and ask to be put in touch with one in your country. They can absolutely do that. And yeah, I wish you all the best of luck in getting the pieces that you want from this drop. I hope everybody gets exactly what they want, because wouldn't that be great? If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can come follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.